dealing with all, you feel me, a lot of stuff going around like, with women going missing. Bro, it's a lot of people missing. Women, children,
and
men. It's a lot of people missing, but yo, it's a lot of young girls
Yeah.
going missing. I'm seeing it more and more on, on Facebook scrolling, people sharing
Yeah.
these little girls, you feel me, that are
Midwest and
missing.
East Coast, like,
Yeah.
it's like a hotbed right now. And it's crazy. It's like, I'm not trying to say nothing crazy, but one missing white girl, the whole country's going to stop. Niggas couldn't even get a damn police report on Keisha Jacobs.
Yeah.
You feel me? She's still missing. Like, niggas,
Still missing.
shit crazy, bro. Like, this girl was taken in broad daylight, bro. And it's like, we can't even, like, I learned about that from Facebook when it happened.
Mhm.
I didn't see that on the news. I didn't hear about that from the news, and I haven't heard any followers. But this one white girl go missing on a vacation. They was on that shit like this.
Yeah.
But let somebody in Richmond go missing. But you only hear about that shit until you go on Facebook. That's it. I get all the news about missing people in this area from Facebook. If you watch the news, you hear about somebody being murdered before you hear about somebody being kidnapped.
Yeah.
And that shit's sick, bro. But one missing white girl, the whole world will stop.
I mean, so basically, you're talking about I think her name was Gabby Petito.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They found her in Wyoming.
Yeah, they actually found her dead. You know what I'm saying? The boyfriend is on the loose.
Yes.
And
he had 2 other bodies.
what other 2 bodies he got?
He killed 2 other girls before he killed her.
Oh, he was a serial killer?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I was today years old.
See, that's a bombshell.
I figured that out. Like,
That's what
I
we
did
call a
not know that.
bombshell. For sure.
Damn.
That's
But
crazy.
it's like, bro, like, all right, so you remember that guy? It's this guy he went to school with. He went to Texas. I think he went to school with him, RJ, but he went to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And he killed his fucking his 2 little girls, his little baby, and his wife. Like, killed them. He from here. He went to Manchester. And he moved to fucking Texas.
What's his name?
I gotta look it up. I want to say Buford or some shit like that.
I don't know. I don't even want to know.
His last name is like Buford or some shit.
Yeah.
I swear to God, just happened though. But fuck, where my phone at? So this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really hear about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? On the news for real, for real. You don't hear about shit like this going on unless it's on like that's happening to white people. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really see the same amount of frenzy of media coverage for missing people of color at all, bro.
Period.
At all. Like if you black and you go missing, nigga, you better hope you got a family that got connections because you're gonna be swept under the rug. Dead ass, man.
I mean, bro, that's the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little black boy missing too.
Right now.
Here? Richmond?
No, not from Richmond, but somewhere else. He missing too.
Man, that's crazy.
And what I'm seeing a lot of is like you feel me, those girls around like 14, 15, 16. And then they be having a picture of some nigga they was last seen with. Man, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's a scary world, bro. Cause like you said, people that ass be praying.
Yo, we gotta take a break because T.A. gotta drain the whistle. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, go do your thing.
Where's it at?
You want to pause it? Pause it. You know what I'm saying? You feel better?
Yeah. Stop
Alright.
playing.
So
Little
look,
intermission.
But yeah, man, these niggas be out here wilding and killing their whole families and shit, and nobody really gives a fuck. But let one white girl with blonde hair, blue eyes go missing, and the whole world fucking stops. That shit is like how much you wanna bet there's gonna be a Netflix documentary next year about this shit?
Man, bro, there probably will be one.
How much you wanna bet? But
Probably.
let's get out of that shit. Before we go into some livelier shit, let's get into one more sad event. Okay? One more sad event before we get into some better shit.
Let's go there.
The way they doing my people at the border.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, they wild.
That shit is just
Bro, when I seen that video,
cracker on a horse with a whip.
literally like
It's people definitely living out their fantasies, living out their,
Man,
For sure.
as a person, how would you feel if your boss said, get on that horse and go round them niggers up? That's what it look like. They in Texas too?
Man,
that's exactly what the fuck they doing.
bro, I think in the face of losing your job or quitting the job you've been with for 15 years, many people would have got on that horse. And
Nah, man, it's a morale thing. Yeah, many racist people. That's fucking
Yeah.
racist. Look, bro, I'm sorry. I talk all the shit I talk, but I'm lying. I'm lying.
That's
Because
what
if the
I was gonna say,
roles
what the
were
fuck is he about to
reversed,
say?
I'm rounding all you crackers up. You all going to jail today.
Nah, but
Don't say, go to the hole. What you got to say? Go to the hole.
It's funny because I can hear you do all that, bro, and I know like bro, you're not a racist. You definitely, you know what I'm saying, a man of respect and all that stuff. But you're just someone who's going to lean more towards the black agenda. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna lean more towards revenge.
Wow. I tried to butter it up.
For all my
I tried
fucking
to butter being a racist up. And
for
you
all
talking
my
about
fucking
revenge.
people, all my ancestors, all the motherfuckers that been killed just for being black, all the niggas that been lynched and castrated because a white girl lied and say they whistled at her and shit. Nah,
I don't feel. Listen,
I don't feel sorry.
Let's get
for
on it.
them.
Let's get on it. I definitely don't feel sorry, but I don't feel like revenge is the answer to that problem. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's an answer. It just make me feel better.
Yeah.
It'll make me feel. I'm
It
not,
just needs to
not
happen.
This
everything
on
has-
demon time.
Not everything has to do with whatever you were just talking about.
Mm.
What it has to do with is it feels good. Okay? It feels fucking good for us to be a generation that they was like for like 5 days niggas can own white people. You know what I'm saying? For like 5 days to get them back.
But you want to know what's crazy though, and
To get him back.
to
get them back.
But you know what? You can take this how you want to take it, but I don't feel like it would be the large numbers that you think. You know what I'm saying? I think black people are just they're at the core are forgiving people. And I don't feel like it'll be a
That's
crazy
what
wild
them crackers
backwards that you think.
That's what white folk think. That's why they did what they did to us. Cause they always them niggas just forgive everybody. Just give them
Nah,
some pickaninnies.
nah.
They be out there. They be
No,
okay.
that's what me, a black person, think. I don't think white people think that. I
Nah,
think
fuck
white people.
that.
I think
white people
are
did what
scared.
they did because they think niggas is stupid. They think that we are inferior. That's why
They think we will never get the opportunity to do what
Exactly.
they did to us to them.
exactly.
No,
And
no, that's. I don't think they think that. I don't think that they think we're stupid or we're inferior. I think they know. Like,
have
yo,
you not read Jim Crow?
bro? I'm not.
Like,
Bro, I'm talking about
they
here.
literally have laws because they think that we're stupid.
Bro, I'm talking about here in 2021, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they think we even more dumb now, and they just think we dumb and strong. That's why they shooting us like we fucking animals in the
Dumb and
street.
strong.
Yeah, like they think,
Please.
bro. I'm telling you, in the eyes of America, black people are They are cattle. You know what I'm saying? Like we are cattle. We are used as bargaining chips. If the America went broke right now, and the subject of slavery came out, if they pulled up, do you think that we should bring back slavery to help us get out of this situation that we are financially? Do you think that the majority of this fucking country is white people? And they said only crackers can vote. Do you think the majority of them crackers would be like, no? Do you truly believe that the majority, if they said that we will bring back slavery, if white people voted yes or no, do you think that the majority of that vote will be no?
I think the majority would be yes. I'm not debating that. That's not the debate.
So how do you think?
That's not the debate.
I think it'll be a lot of people saying yeah, but it'll be the ones that go say no are gonna go hard about saying no.
And
Look, bro.
yeah, and I definitely do believe, you know what I'm saying, that number for the no's would outweigh the yes. I don't believe that there's more than 50%
It'll be more people
of the
in
white population.
It took a couple
Definitely.
of 100 years for them white people that was against slavery to make any dents. Okay, all I'm saying is
because they got
But
to experience that.
Man,
all I'm saying, I just don't believe black people in this country get the respect, get the chances, you know what I'm saying, or even have the even equal respect of our mental. Or they think a lot of them think that we're fucking animals. They think that we act like
They do.
They think that we're inferior. They think that we're dumb. Even some of like the most racist white people, honestly, don't even be the really rich ones. The rich ones don't give a fuck. Only color they see is green for real.
Mm-hmm.
It be the ones that the ones that come from nothing. It be the ones that are just like no better than you and me financially. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that be the most racist. You know what I mean? Like those are the ones that think we're the dumbest. Those are the ones that think they can talk to us like we're nothing. You know what I mean? It's a lot of cool white people. I'm not saying white people are all as a whole fucked up, but the majority are. The majority are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you can never, and there's so many of them that are fucked up, you gotta really get to know someone to really differentiate them from the fucked up ones and the non-fucked up ones. Because me and you both, RJ, and probably T-Daddy, we all done had some white people that we were friends with at one point in
Honestly,
time.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna
trying to
keep it
be
real.
funny. I
Right.
did not have white friends. You know what? I'm a liar. When I was in the 5th grade, I had a white best friend named Ryan. It's the only time I've ever had a white friend.
But still, I bet
I
Ryan
was not
probably
one of
racist.
those black girls that were You just didn't catch me, and
I had white friends growing up. Specifically, my neighbors down the street. You know what I'm saying? And we would go and chill at their house and jump on a trampoline and shit. But no, I mean, I wasn't a kid having those deep conversations with their parents to see what kind of, you know what I'm saying, white people they were.
I wasn't going to no white girl sleepover.
But yeah, but like,
nah,
yeah.
I never, nah, yeah.
I definitely went to.
I didn't even
sleepover before.
key with the white girls. Like I just,
Yeah,
I didn't really
I
have.
was with my people in school. I ain't gonna hold you.
I didn't really have 101 conversations or be around white people until I moved here. I didn't like my elementary school was all black. My middle school was all black. My high school was all black. And our teachers were black. Our principals were black. Like we was on Savannah State, damn near on Savannah State campus, on the HBCU campus.
mm-hmm.
I seen white people, but I'm talking about like connection.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting next to you in class, me and you cool as a bitch. Like I know your peoples. Not really. Then I come up here, and it's like my first interactions up here were really bad with white people. A lot of them was fucking racist, and because I wasn't going for a lot of shit that people was going, and a lot of niggas up here that I was cool with. Because you got to think about it, when I moved up here, I went to Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas at Cosby weren't the same niggas at Manchester. Niggas at Manchester still live in Southside sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They still live like Rollingwood apartments. And them shitty ass apartments. You know what I'm saying? But they still live, you know what I mean? Belmont. You know what I mean? Like they still live somewhat the hood. You know what I mean? Cosby, these motherfuckers live in three-story houses. You know what I'm saying? They got a refrigerator upstairs for the upstairs kitchen.
That's kind of like
and
Amelia
and
too,
a refrigerator
right?
in the basement for the basement kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You say what?
That's kind of like Amelia too, right? That are like towards Amelia.
Well, nah, Amelia can be people in Amelia are poor. They're not all rich. They just got land. It's a difference. Some motherfuckers inherit land.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean they're rich. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some black people in Blackstone that got land, but they don't live above their means. They grow shit. You know what I'm saying? They got chicken coops and shit. You know what I mean? Like they're not what you call rich. They just inherit land, and that land can probably make them a couple of million in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe now, but it's the family heirloom. And like I'm talking about like Somerset Glen. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Birkdale. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Woodlake. You know, these niggas is $1 million homes. You know what I mean? Like these black kids was letting white people say and do certain. They're letting white people say nigga. I have never.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I have never, never. Like I never played that shit. They was like, they was with that shit. They was like, oh, that he could say it. They're giving niggas passes. I'm like, y'all not even niggas.
Bro, I remember one time.
Giving niggas passes.
I remember one time we was at I forgot who house we used to chill with, but it's funny, bro, that you say that, because I definitely feel like you have more white friends than me, or more white experiences. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You feel me? Because I mean, just because like who you connected with, you the one who really brought me around. You know what I'm saying? You know, chilling with the white folks, going to a party, and they were cool as hell. So I'm gonna be honest, bro. And people take this how they want to take it. My day-to-day experiences with white people, like outside of the internet, outside of seeing a viral video, my day-to-day interactions are not like some people might have. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and you know what I'm saying. I can't sit here and I know the past, but if we live in if we're talking about it in the present, you feel me? You got to look at it in more of a personal level. I can't group everybody because at the end of the day, they might be thinking like, oh, this he about to be on some nigga shit. I might be thinking like, oh, they about to do some white shit, maybe some Karen shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro,
I don't really treat white people all the same. Like all them white people I brought you around when you first started kicking it and shit like that, I'm still cool with them. You give me Gavin, Lil Corey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Trey Jones, Daniel.
Sandra, what's her name?
Yeah, I'm still cool with all these white people. They have passed the test for me to call them my people. You get what I'm saying? Like Gavin has defended me when I wasn't around because his white friends was doing some racist shit, and then continued to not be friends with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, and stood on that shit. You feel me? Like,
but it was some black boys that like that in Manchester too. Cause there's a couple people I went to school with, and I just be like, "You're just a fucking coon."
Yeah, you're a cool ass nigga. It was this nigga that was so black at Cosby, he was purple. Okay, like he was black as fuck. But I'm talking about like step out the car, the oil light come on black. Like he was so black that Should I keep going? I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much.
Yeah,
All right,
I
had him on deck, baby. I had him on deck.
Yeah.
But
I'm already thinking like being you feel me
But
being
he
black
was
as hell,
like-
going to Cosby. I
but
know it's just
this nigga he stood out. Like
He
he
stood
stood
out.
out, but he did not hang with black people. He only hung out with white people. And I get it. He had those jeans that didn't have a name on them. Like they were just big. They weren't Jinko jeans, because I can understand Jinko jeans. You know what Jinko jeans are, right?
yeah.
When what them Gothic jeans and shit with the fat legs. You know what I'm saying? Like them shit look stupid as hell. Niggas be dragging them shits in school. Them dirty as a motherfucker. Like if I tell you get home, them shit's dirty. You dirty ass motherfucker. But man, nah. But this nigga was just like he wore like shoes off. Like he wore like Shaqs and shit. He wasn't a nigga. He wasn't with the shit that we was with. So niggas was on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like not me.
So y'all bullied him.
I didn't bully the nigga. I tried to be friends with him. He told me he wasn't cool with my kind.
Yeah.
So I was like, I could understand why, because my friends were fucking smoking his boots. Like, whew, they was letting them have it every day. You know what I'm saying? He started riding the bus and everything. I felt it. Like I felt it.
But bro, it's what's funny though, bro, is I wanted that experience in high school. Even though I went to a county school, I went to Manchester. I didn't have that experience, bro, with white people, like talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it was racist though at Manchester. It was racist at Cosby.
Not even because they were racist. It's just because my friends were black.
Yeah.
I might have a white friend. It might
you
be
know what's crazy
somebody
though?
in class that's cool, but my friends outside of school were black.
You know what's
No
crazy?
white person had my phone number.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't
what's
say
crazy
that.
though, because when I went to Manchester,
I can definitely say that.
when I was at Cosby, I made those white friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Manchester was real segregated.
I was grateful.
exactly. When I went to Manchester, I didn't really have any friends. As you know why, RJ. I didn't really have any
You
friends
were a
because I was
thug.
always fighting people
You were a thug. You
and
had
trying
to
to
be
do
a
too
thug.
much. I was doing too much. I was doing way too much when I look back on it. You know what I'm saying? But, the friends I did have were all black. We didn't
Mhm.
really talk to white people, except Ryan Rich. I don't know if you know who Ryan Richardson is, but he overdosed and he
I
died
feel
a
like
couple of
that
years ago.
little mix and mingle probably came from maybe the football team. Like the football team, they white and black, whatever. So they might have a little bond going on there if you flock with that. But
Yeah.
honestly, it was like the blacks was with the blacks, the whites was with the white, the Hispanic with the Hispanic, the Indian with the Indian. Like it wasn't just black
Well, some
and white.
Hispanics was with the niggas. You remember Anna? Shout out to my nigga Anna. She was cool with niggas. She was. I still fuck with Anna. She cool.
Some
people.
Hispanics, but the Hispanics roll as a pack.
Yeah, they definitely.
They roll as a
Yeah.
pack. Spanish people roll together.
But they got to though. They got to. But
Mexican.
when that motherfucking, I don't know. When we was there, we had this big old thing about the Confederate flag and all this other shit going on. Brown and black people was. I don't know. From your perspective, RJ, I felt like we was together. Like the brown people and the black people. Like
Yeah.
I was cool with some shit of brown motherfuckers at Manchester during that situation, because them white people weren't just racist towards us.
Yeah.
They was racist towards them too. And it was like we was out to school smoking, kicking it, and I was cool with them. I was.
No, bro.
I
Everybody.
didn't really have too many black friends at Manchester either, because I was
Everybody
fighting
was cool. I
everybody.
definitely had like I said, all my friends at Manchester were black. Everybody was cool. It would be white people in the class, that you'll talk to, joke with, people on the football team like that. But if we talking about outside of school, like I'm not serving you something,
Yeah,
like then there really wouldn't be any contact. But I can't say that I didn't want that.
I went to community too.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would love hanging out with you, or you feel me, the AJs. You know what I'm saying? You know AJ.
Yeah, I went to community high school. I got expelled from Cosby.
Yeah.
And I had to do a little, what you call it, you got to go to a little court jump just for you to go back in the school system or whatever.
Yeah.
I had to do night school at community. So when I was at night school, that's when it was kind of mixed. It was a lot more black kids there because that's like the alternative situation, you know what I'm saying? But the white people there were not to be fucked with, because most of the time they were the ones that got kicked out of school for a reason. Like, them white people, they was the quiet ones. You don't really want to deal with the quiet white people. And leave them motherfuckers alone, because they will shoot this bitch up. All right? They will shoot this bitch up. And they the motherfuckers that get up and start screaming and shit. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing scary than a white person raising his voice in school. I am terrified.
Hold on, what are you doing?
When they start getting loud and shit,
Yeah.
uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? When that nigga be like, I'm tired of this shit, I start looking for the door. You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy,
This motherfucker want to
slow
light
down.
this bitch up.
Yeah.
That's when you want to be cool with the white people.
But
too.
listen, on a serious tip.